Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you are listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast, episode 200. This is a daily epic fantasy podcast about the life of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in a dream, and we follow her from birth to death. And we are in season 1, which follows her only up to age 6. We will get all the way up, and just today I was thinking about I was looking at how new people are joining in to the podcast and thinking, how do you know a new person joined in? Because they listen to 200 episodes, 200 now, but 180 episodes in 3 days. So you see, this is what's happening. People are joining in. And when 2 people are joining in, you've got more, double that, and so on. And I was thinking, what would it feel like for someone who joins in when Joy is 15? There would be so many, like 300 times, how many is that? 6, 9, 12, 15 times 4. There would be about 1,200 Squashbuckler Diaries episodes to listen to and 4 books to read about the big events in Joy's life at 6, at 9, and 12, and 15, like massive, life-changing. This is about her life. The life-changing stuff happens in the books. And if you're wondering, the new book, the first book about age 6, her finding out she's in the dream and her coming out, is in the beginning of 2021. In any case, episode 200, we are continuing the arc of what happened to Joy, the seed of doubt that the evil forest fairy king has put in her, and all the stuff that's caused. We don't know yet what stuff it did cause, but there are going to be ripples in her life. We saw some of the stuff. Stuff happened. So we went backwards in time for the first few episodes of this arc, but now we're going back forward in time. And also, we have an episode without Joy in it. So let's see what that's about and what that's like. Episode 200, While Joy Sleeps. Joy's age 5, told by the Red Dragon. Usually, I tell you of Dragon Little, the amazing human girl who lives in dreams, the amazing girl whose life will no doubt be cut short as soon as she leaves her father's dream. I apologize because I fear for her life, and because I know what awaits her. I digress. I usually tell you about Dragon Little's life, or about Dragon Father's life, when he returns to his dreams to raise Dragon Little and to fight villains. But today I will tell you what happened while Dragon Father was awake, and while Dragon Little was asleep. The dream is quiet when there is no dreamer in it. Bonny's Revenge, the pirate ship that serves as home for Dragon Father and Dragon Little, sailed silently and slowly on the waveless ocean. But in the belly of the ship, in the infinite corridor, which serves as a prison for the villains Dragon Little and Dragon Father capture, the villains who stay behind, even when the dreamer who created them wakes up, those villains remain awake. Almost none of them sleep. They rarely talk among themselves, but this time they did. Evil fairy forest king. My sharp dragon ears heard a familiar voice grumble at another inmate. It was General Hawk, a vicious and dangerous villain who had befriended Dragon Little ever since Mary died. Side note, for that, go back to episode 20. Also, General Hawk appears in many others. Look up the hashtag General Hawk at the website. Moving on. I've heard your conversation with the nestling. Have you now? The grating voice of the evil fairy forest king answered. That is surprising, considering we can hear anything that is said in this infernal corridor. You attempted to sabotage the nestling's belief in herself. That is unacceptable. Your opinion is noted, you wingless bird. The nestling is under my protection. General Hawk's voice did not seem to be bothered by the king's comments. Sabotage her, and you will suffer. Oh no, I am threatened by the general whose wings have been burned and who is as much a prisoner as me. I am scared. You should be. This time General Hawk's voice did break. I heard the anger rise, but also the helplessness. I am the most savage, calculated killer you have encountered. You will endanger the nestling at your own risk. Oh yes, hissed the king. What will you do to me from way over there? I cannot even see you. The powerlessness in his voice was overwhelming. It is not wise to tell you. The evil fairy forest king laughed. Not wise, ha 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 ha. There were no more words from General Hawk. The two fell into silence, and Bonny's revenge continued to slowly sail the endless ocean. Told by the Red Dragon. Hashtags. Joy, General Hawk, the evil forest fairy king, the infinite corridor, the infinite prison. And so, we learn what General Hawk feels about Joy, the nestling. And we learned quite a lot of stuff about two of the prisoners in the infinite prison, in the infinite corridor on Bonny's revenge. And stuff happens when Joy sleeps and when Justin is awake and not in a dream. So, this is also going to have repercussions. Come back tomorrow for the episode, A Villain Wins. And now, the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. All the tags mentioned in this story are searchable at the website. You can find all the stories there in written form and, in fact, 150 Squashbuckler Diaries more. The Squashbuckler Diaries is the diary of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. She'll be called the Forgotten Girl by her father. She'll be a true heroine. She'll change the world. This project shows her entire life from birth to death. Check out the website at guyhasson.com. That's GUYHASSON.com. I've been an author and playwright for more than 30 years, and this is the first time I've used the guyhasson.com website, because The Girl in the Dream is my life project. If you have questions, if you want to comment, please do. You can comment at the website or email me at guyhasson@gmail.com. That's GUYHASSON @gmail.com. The theme music is called Brass Gentleman and is created by Thomas Howardek. My name is Guy Hasson, and this is my life project. Come back tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow for more.